From chefs nearly throwing hands to ashtrays getting dumped to someone squaring up with Gordon Ramsay himself, these are the times when Hell's Kitchen fights got way too real. Hell's Kitchen is one place where you really shouldn't mess with or mock other contestants. But for some reason, people like Jackie just don't get that, and that's exactly what she did in season 15, episode 10. Back in the dorm, she mockingly asked Kristen how it felt to have someone who just started cooking be on the same level as her.
Kristen, how does it feel to have somebody who just started cooking be on the same level as you?
Whatever.
Kristen tried her best to ignore Jackie, just smiled and took a sip from her glass, but of course Jackie wasn't gonna let that go that easily. After Jackie kept hyping herself up, Kristen finally had enough and shut her down.
I'm one of the strongest people on the red team.
You've only been cooking 3 months. You don't know what the you're doing.
After all that, Jackie still had the audacity to ask Kristen for a lighter so she could light her cigarette. Obviously, the answer was a hard no. But Jackie, being her usual entitled self, just escalated things even more.
Kristen, give me your lighter.
No.
Give me your fucking lighter.
Talk like you touch my fucking lighter, I will punch you in the face. Goddamn lighter, Jackie.
Punch me in the face.
Jackie, give me my fucking
Punch
lighter.
me in the face.
And then boom! Jackie, completely unfazed, lit her cigarette and slammed the lighter on the floor.
Either light your cigarette or give me my fucking lighter.
Once Kristen, out of pure frustration, called Jackie the B word, Jackie suddenly felt disrespected even though she was the one who started all the drama in the first place.
If I were you.
You're a disgusting ass bitch.
Don't fucking disrespect me.
Stop disrespecting me. Are you fucking serious?
What are you gonna do?
That kicked off another argument between the two, with Jackie once again taunting Kristen to hit her.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Get the out of here with this shit.
Put your hands on me.
As if things weren't already bad enough, Jackie even dumped the ashtray on Kristen's shoulder.
Put your hands on
You're
me.
a piece of fucking shit. Get the out of my
Put
face.
your hands on me.
But Kristen knew arguing with this punk was pointless, so she snapped, said she was done, and stormed out of the room.
Guys,
Kristen.
put your hands on me.
Fucking done. Fucking done.
Put your hands
No. Sit the down. So over. Her causing a big scene.
Jealousy can turn friends into fierce enemies, and that's exactly what happened in season 10, episode 10. After completely messing up dinner service, the red team was sent back to the dorms, while the blue team had to cover for both sides.
It's up to Justin,
Get that first one up.
Brian,
First noodle.
and Clemenza
Hang safe, coming out, chef.
to complete dinner service for both teams.
Service, please.
Is it really good? Yeah.
While Ramsay was busy in the kitchen, things blew up between Robin and Kimmy. They already had history. Back in a previous episode, Kimmy's dish ended up being way better than Robin's. That grudge finally erupted, and Robin hit Kimmy with some pretty harsh comments.
Dude, like, shut up.
Oh, Kimmy, suck my dick.
Eventually, dinner service came to an end, but Ramsay wasn't happy. He sent both teams back to their dorms and told them to come up with 2 nominees for elimination.
The winning team tonight, there's no such thing. There was more passion in the Valley parking before our guests arrived in this restaurant tonight. Embarrassing. Red team, blue team, back upstairs. Come up with 2 nominees to leave. Piss off.
I can't believe that we didn't win.
Back at the dorms, the argument flared up again when Kimmy suggested nominating Tiffany for the burnt pizza and Robin for the poor communication.
I'm gonna vote for Robin and Tiffany. So just because Tiffany, the pizzas came back, and that's what f***ed us up on apps. And Robin didn't have no communication with me on fish, so.
Robin fired back, saying Kimmy should be the one to go for miscommunication, kicking off a heated back and forth between the two.
I'm not voting for myself. One of my votes for Kimmy. For miscommunicating.
Here she goes with this.
When Robin told Kimmy her call was off, it pushed things over the edge. Both of them jumped out of their seats and went face to face, literally.
You told me to run the fish. That's what f***ed my fish up the first time.
How many of my steaks came back to
Call was off. All
No,
your
my
time-
call wasn't. Your ears need to be cleaned out, bitch.
You better f***ing watch who you f***ing call.
The other contestants, like Dana, fared the worst, wondering who'd throw the first punch. Luckily, Kimmy was held back and pulled aside before things got physical.
Hit me,
I ain't gonna hit you because I ain't a child like you. I ain't a fucking child like you. Hit me. Fucking hit me.
Robin,
Get the f***
out of
I'm
my
gonna get
face.
your face.
What
What are you gonna do? Hit me?
Kimmy, trying to stay sensible, decided to walk away. Arguing with Robin was clearly a lost cause. Next up, we have one of the most intense arguments Hell's Kitchen has ever shown. It happened during the steak night dinner service in season 12, episode 4, when the all-female red team nailed all their orders. Ramsay was impressed with their teamwork so much that he gave them the chance to rub it in by sending them over to help with the struggling blue team.
I want all of you now to go into the blue team.
This was never going to end peacefully. I mean, you're already losing, and then Ramsay sends in the other team to help you, that's just straight up humiliation. The moment the blue team saw the red team walk into their section, you could see the frustration written all over their faces. When one of the blue team's chefs tried to push the red team's help away, Ramsay instantly shut him down, reminding everyone who really calls the shots in Hell's Kitchen. But that wasn't the end of it. Sandra, who was helping out on Jason's station, told him his salmon needed 3 more minutes. Jason didn't take that well to it and quickly turned it into a full-on argument. Ramsay watched in silence for a bit, but he finally had to step in when Sandra walked away since Jason was literally yelling in her face.
Get out of here! I know it's not a fire yet, you dumb little...
What?
You? Yes, and you, come here.
Jason couldn't kick Sandra out of his station, not this time, because the orders came directly from Ramsay. Thankfully, they didn't erupt into another fight, but the tension stayed high throughout the service. Even with all the extra help from the red team, the blue team still couldn't keep up and ended up losing to the red team. The next outburst came from someone you'd never expect. Jean-Philippe is probably the nicest guy in Hell's Kitchen, but the pressure of the competition and the behavior of some contestants can even push him to snap. That's when you see why he's Ramsay's right-hand man. In Season 6, Episode 2, Jean couldn't hold back his frustration while trying to get Vaughn to follow instructions. Vaughn kept messing up and completely ignored him, which really set Jean off. I mean, that's just straight up disrespect.
Listen to me.
With everything already in chaos, Vaughn made it worse by serving the wrong table. Jean caught the mistake right away and didn't hesitate to tell Ramsay.
How y'all doing tonight? Chef, he's going to the wrong table.
Ramsay called Vaughn out, but things were about to get a whole lot crazier after that.
Oh, no. Van! Come here!
Jean threw in a sarcastic comment, joking that he and Vaughn must have a language barrier, even though they both speak English.
What's the matter between you two?
There's a language barrier. I know he's from Texas.
Vaughn finally made it to the right table, the one he was supposed to be at from the start, but even then he couldn't do anything without messing up. While cooking, he accidentally dropped a pan and sent shrimp flying all over the carpet. Vaughn rushed back into the kitchen, but Jean caught him and told him to not run through the restaurant. But once again, Vaughn ignored Jean and just kept going. But enough was enough. When Vaughn tried to head back to the restaurant with a new pan, Jean, clearly on the edge, stopped him and snapped, demanding that he finally listen.
Listen to me! Don't touch me, bro!
Their argument caught everyone's attention, and just before it looked like JP might actually snap, Ramsay stormed in, stopping things before it turned into a full-blown scene. He pulled both of them into the pantry and told them to cut it out, whatever the hell was going on between them. Ramsay not only scolded Vaughn, but also told JP to show some respect. But it was clear JP was still fired up as he sarcastically said, "Ladies first" to Vaughn while leaving the pantry.
Ladies first.
This next one might just leave you on the edge of your seat. In Hell's Kitchen Season 12, Episode 3, both teams were declared sore losers. And as punishment, each had to pick 3 teammates to put up for elimination. The red team was already falling apart and things were getting tense on their side, but the real drama was brewing in the blue team. Right from the get-go, both Jason and Ralph agreed that DeMarco should be the first one up. While DeMarco stood in silence, a sudden argument broke out between Chris and Mike, each blaming the other for the mistakes during service. That's when Jason jumped in and called Mike an idiot, which only made things even worse.
You know, that's not one person just works and the others doesn't, you fucking idiot.
Mike then suggested putting Gabriel up for elimination, but Gabriel clapped back hard, reminding Mike that he just stood there and did nothing to help. Then Jason took things up a notch, yelling right in Mike's face and telling him to go back to the grocery store.
Go back to the grocery store!
From that point on, it turned into an all-out war between the two, and it got nearly physical. Luckily, the other contestants stepped in just in time, so it only ended up as a screaming match instead of a full-blown frackin' fight. The infamous showdown between Joseph Tinley and Ramsay is easily one of the most unforgettable moments in Hell's Kitchen history. It all began after a chaotic dinner service in Season 6, Episode 3, when Ramsay started the elimination. After getting the red team's nominees, he turned to the blue team and asked Joseph who they had chosen. But Joseph, clearly frustrated, dodged the question, and his attitude instantly pissed Ramsay off.
Hey, smartass, I asked you to tell me.
Ramsay told him to stop playing games and just answer the question. Joseph did, but not the way he was supposed to, which only made things worse. As Ramsay kept pressing, Joseph got even more cocky, then Ramsay hit him with the, "What do you want, a medal or something?" And that line clearly struck a nerve. Joseph kept getting more disrespectful, and his outburst was so intense that one of the female contestants stepped in, trying to calm things down. Things really boiled over when Joseph realized his attitude wasn't getting him the upper hand on Ramsay like he was hoping for. So instead of talking, he ripped off his jacket, threw it at Ramsay, and challenged him just a straight up fight outside. But hey, Ramsay's never without security.
Fuck it. I ain't here for that, dog.
Ramsay knew this punk was a lost cause, so he kicked him out of the restaurant for good.
Kim.